Good evening, everyone. Today is October the 19th, 2021. Most gracious and Heavenly Father, we thank you, God, for allowing us to see it out day. I personally thank you, God, for allowing me to see it yet another year. We just ask you, God, that we bless our conversation tonight, bless my guests as well as everybody that's viewing, oh God. We ask you, God, that you prove yourself to us in a new, different way as much as possible. We just ask you, God, that you will love on us in this particular season. These things we ask in Jesus' name we pray, amen. It's good, everybody. Give me a minute. I'm sorry I'm starting a little bit late today. Having technical difficulties on the road. For one, I forgot about the time difference. So I had to make shift this here. Get this pulled up so I can see you guys' comments. Let's see, okay. So I'm good on Facebook. And as you guys come on in, got some of the guests showing up now. Let me let them in real quick. But I want to say happy born day to my man Trey Mays. Happy born day to Angela Lampley, Ralph Terrell, Selena Barber, Michael Zeller, my man Tahi Brisbane, love you, bro. Chris Baker, Bruce Samuel, Phil, my cousin Phil Lynch. Happy born day, Phil. Ernestine Goods, Larice White, Patricia, Patty Richardson from Westside. Happy born day, girl. Sherma Lawrence celebrated her birthday on this.
There we go.
Happy
No, I'm
born.
not computer savvy.
Nah, you good. Amanda Driggers, the beautiful Naima Butterfield, and also Lady Sandra Lassiter. Happy born day to all you guys. Happy born day to my man Troy. Troy from the airport days, my man. Happy born day to my god brother Lamar Moose again as well, who celebrated on yesterday. Happy birthday to Shavonda Davis, beautiful Shavonda Davis, who celebrated her born day on today. And everybody else that's out there that celebrated their born day over the weekend. Again, I thank you guys for all the love, all the texts, the calls, the shout outs, everything, the cash apps. People, it was a blessing to me. I thank you all for believing in me and just loving in me and rocking with me, man. I can't words can't express how much it means to me. But I do appreciate all you guys and I love all you guys dearly. I want to give my condolences as well to the Baldwin family, Priscilla, Kenny, Eric, Lloyd, all you guys, the grandchildren, everybody, man. My heartfelt condolences with you guys and know that you guys are in my prayer. The mother was a wonderful woman of God, a living example. She let her life live. She let her life speak for her. The way she lived her life, she let it speak for her. So we thank you for what you have sown in all of us and the tears that you have sown, the prayers that you have put forth before all I have. We're going to miss you, but know that you were definitely loved and we appreciate you. And I ask that you guys will keep my family in your prayers as well. My cousin lost her husband the day before yesterday. He lost his life in a car accident. So I ask that you guys will keep her lifted up in prayer, as well as she's pregnant, expecting a child that will never get to meet their father. So just keep my family in your prayers as you go throughout your daily prayers and throughout the week or whatever the case may be. But keep us lifted in prayer as we, deal with this difficult loss during this particular time. With that being said, again, I celebrated the born day yesterday, so I figured that we would do part two from the previous show on the games post the day after the date. That way I didn't have to do that much research. We could just have an open conversation, and it was just like a way for me to kind of relax, still do the show, but relax at the same time. So the biggest difference though was I wanted to do it the first time around, but we didn't set it up like that in the beginning. So I made sure that for this part two that we would incorporate some of our sisters, so they don't have to just be in the comments. They can actually partake in the conversation and be on the panel because they were heavy in the comments on that last show. So I want to welcome back my man Julian Capel, who's returning again. Ju was on that show, and we had a good time doing that. as well as the previous show before that. But we're gonna welcome Miss Sherma as well as Miss Beautiful Nicole Walker, who's a
Hi, thank you.
representative. You know, you ladies want to greet the people?
I ain't cut on the light.
Go ahead, Nicole. You can introduce yourself and let the panel know, let the people know who you are.
Hi, I'm Nicole. We went to school together, so I'm representing for the ladies, ready to have this topic of discussion and just have fun, open dialogue and be able to express ourselves, get our point across, and, maybe possibly gain some knowledge on both parts of what expectations are in a relationship, pretty much. I mean, where we left off at was me and Wayne was basically on the same page. So I'm waiting for my brother to get on here so we can.
They waiting on you, Big Five. All the women was in love with Wayne that night. Everybody was in love with Wayne. Go ahead and introduce this, Sherman. It's showing that you're muted.
Me? Oh.
Yeah. Nah, Sherman, it's showing that you're muted.
I don't see her.
Okay, here we go.
Here you go.
My name is Sherma. I am from Georgia, way down south, and I am. Let's see. I guess we can say Wayne is a mutual friend since I'm dating his best friend. So, but I'm same thing. Nicole said, get a better understanding of some issues and see down south with men and women relationships or whatever is totally different. So it's a learning process. It's something that I am ready for. I'm ready for this conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And just so you know, yeah, we're mutual acquaintances between five. But just so you know, Ronnie is my man. That's my guy.
Okay. Oh God.
That's my enforcer.
Somehow I knew that already. Like literally, he's everybody's guy. But
That's
I
my
mean,
guy. If I gotta make
yeah,
one phone call, it's the Ronnie. You best believe that.
I can believe it. I can believe it. When I came to Jersey or when I went to Jersey with him, I heard that a lot. So I can really and truly understand that. So, but at the same token, now you know why I feel the way I feel, or
Yo,
there you
my
go.
prayers are with you. I'm praying for you. It takes a special woman to be able to deal with Ronnie.
It does. It does.
All right, so Joe, you wanna reintroduce yourself to the people?
Let's say good night to everyone. Um, can't wait for Fi to get on here. Everybody comment gonna be respected, regardless of how it goes. It's gonna be respected.
Right.
As the lady said, you can get to learn. Maybe different. You never know. So I'm willing to sit here and listen because this time I got a lot to just question, just to see the answers that I'm gonna get. And I need Fi to be on here too. I know he ain't got no daughters, but I want to put it to him to hear his answer, what he will tell me. So Fi got to hurry up and come on too.
Yeah.
What's up, Drew?
What you smiling for, Nicole? I see you.
I said, what's
up? How you doing?
I'm good. Nicole? Everything's good. How you been?
I'm all right.
That's good.
I know you're gonna blast
everybody that's catching up who don't know where we at. This is part 2 show from a show that we did last month on a game, on a post that the game posted. I posted it in the pre-show announcement, but I'm gonna read the post again. And as you guys are tuning in, if you don't mind, go ahead and share it to your profile so other people can see it as well. And don't forget to also subscribe on YouTube. Or sign in to YouTube, sign in and watch. Subscribe to the Marvin Bennett show. I actually got a channel on YouTube. This show won't be on it tonight, but there are previous. I think I have up to previous shows that's already uploaded to the channel. So subscribe to the channel and share it as well so people can see it on your profile. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it off by reading the post that Game posted, so we could catch you guys up to speed and how this whole show came about. So what the rapper the game, what he
Real
posted
quick, please.
a while ago was why she gotta pay half the rent, give you half the 290 or something. Jokers kill me. Since the beginning of time, real men have always taken care of shelter, providing, and protecting. And if you ain't got it, you go get it. If you're lucky enough to land an independent woman who works her ass off and still comes home to cook, clean, take care of the kids, and go crazy sexually, let her stack what she makes in case y'all need it one day, and still have everything handle everything as a man. Everybody different, but it just ain't in me to let my woman share the worry of paying for anything. I feel good carrying that load, and I'm not changing. The term "I got it, baby," don't worry about it, makes most women's souls smile, heart warm, and that punani wet and moister than a perfect toe house cookie. But what do I know? So that was the words of the game. And when our friend posted this, shout out to Jazz who posted it, everybody was heavy in the comments. So we felt the need to speak on it. And again, people gonna have different that's the one thing I love about me and the people that rock with me is because at the end of the day, I think we living in a world where people don't know how to. It's a saying that I always say that people don't know how to actually ascribe to. We got to learn how to agree to disagree sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's not going to see it the same. And just because I'm a Christian and you're a Muslim or you're an atheist doesn't mean that we can't have a conversation. Doesn't mean that we can't love each other. Whether you're homosexual, straight, whatever the case may be. We can all learn how to agree to disagree and still keep it respectful. So that's one thing that I like about my core group, my people that's in my circle and people that I went to school with, because we're not gonna always see the see. You got people that believe in the Republican Party. You got people that believe in the Democratic Party. You got people that don't believe in politics at all. But it don't make us love each other any less. So I like that we can have this conversation with in this type of atmosphere. And one of the things I say, we still waiting for Five, because Five, he agreed with the game's post. Me and Drew was like somewhere on the opposite end, because for one, and that's why we wanted to do a part two, because there's layers of that. That's just a blanket statement coming from a dude that has money. Okay, let's keep it real. He got a different paycheck. Like he's not a manager at Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody's gonna have a different perspective. But I was more or less on the side of like, and I still firmly believe it. I hear what Game's saying. I heard everything Big Boss say too, and I can respect that. That if that's your belief system. For me personally, I feel like I shouldn't be solely responsible for no individual other than myself. Like solely responsible as far as you work, you know what I mean? So, I have a different take, but maybe after this conversation, I might lean a little bit toward the other way. You know what I'm saying? So, for you ladies, I guess I hit you all first, Nicole. Excuse that phrase, but I'm coming to you first, rather. and how do you feel as a woman, as an independent woman?
As a woman, that is just like the epitome of what you would want. You would want your man to be the provider and to take care of home.
Okay.
We're not saying that you can't go half because economically it's just not, it's just not feasible depending on your job. But what woman wouldn't want that? I mean, basically what Game said is what every woman would want. We would want our man to be the breadwinner. You want to be the king of the castle, but we splitting the bills. So I'm working, busting my butt. I'm tired, but then I got to come home, cook and clean, and you just go to work. You come home and you want dinner. Like, if we going to split everything, then you got to cook. You gonna clean. You gonna do the same thing I'm doing since we splitting everything down the middle. I mean, it's just like a double standard where, oh, it's not like back in the day. What do you mean it's not like back in the day? Money is money. The money wasn't even the same like it is now. So
Right.
the man was able to provide back then with less money than they make now. What's the excuse?
It's
I'm gonna
not
tell
one.
you what the excuse is. That damn Neo song, Miss Independent. I swear, it just seemed like when that song came out, all y'all brothers just was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. We want Miss Independent." You know, and now it's like, let's split this shit down the middle. Excuse my language. But back in the day, we ain't had that problem. It wasn't even about, it was like you can go to your dude and say, I need a couple of dollars, or you didn't even have to ask. You just hit me off because I'm your lady, you care about me and you want to make sure I'm good. Now it's like, can I have, like, it's like you on eggshells, like, oh, she think, you know, you gonna think I want you for your money. It wasn't like that back in the day. So women that grew up in a certain era, we have expectations. Like, we not dumbing down from that. But due to circumstances, we gonna rock with our man. And if we have to split it, then that's what it is. But I don't care. No woman wants that. No woman wants to pay the bills. Like, that's every woman's dream, to be able to be catered to and taken care of. I mean, she gonna take care of home too. You just not gonna be lazy and just let your man do everything and you not pulling your end of the bargain. But I agree with what Game said. And speaking from experience, that's just how my father was. That's how I was raised. Both my parents worked. My father paid the rent. My mother didn't have to kick out her cash. Even if she tried, he'd be like, put your money up. And I've seen that. I witnessed that. So it's like, to me, I don't know what people, you know, what was in their household and how they had to live, how they were raised. But speaking from experience, I want that same type of love. Like, it's just not a financial love, but you know deep down that that person cares for you, for your well-being, making sure his family is good. That's a special kind of love. It's not always about, we gonna go half because I'm not being used. That's what y'all brothers into right now. Y'all think women want to use you. And we want to be loved and nurtured too. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's not about being used. You got to find that right woman that you know sincerely got your heart and your best interest at heart. And you won't feel like you're being used. Because that's why y'all make moves like that, want to split the bills and pay the, you know, go half because you feel like you're being used. That's my perspective on it.
And I like this. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Erica, Nona, Jamina. Jamina says, my great grandma didn't work outside of the home, but she also didn't want red bottoms, etc. She was cool with working with the budget she was like. What's good, Penny? Penny says, men who say that have mommy issues. And to your point, Nicole, I agree with you. I agree with you to a certain extent. You know, the things haven't really changed, but things have changed because if we go back 60 years ago, there wasn't as many women that was in the workforce. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't even an option for you to be a career woman. That's how we got the feminist movement and everything else, because you didn't see women working. You know what I mean? The woman's job was to take care of the household whatsoever. But I agree with you. So from my perspective, I feel like you from that regard. Like, if that's what we gonna do, or that's just me. I just think that if we end this thing together, I don't think that you should carry the sole responsibility for cooking and cleaning or raising our children. Just like I don't, you know what I mean? I feel like if we're a team, we're in this together. So yeah, I'm going to cook. I'm going to clean. I do my own laundry. I tell people all the time, my mother had 3 boys to raise us, that the only thing I need a woman for is to raise a child. I mean, to have a baby. Because I can do anything myself. I can cook for myself. I can clean. I iron my own clothes. You see what I'm saying? So if we in this together, I just feel like we should be. I don't believe in that saying behind every man is a good woman. No, because I want my woman right here on the side of me. You know what I'm saying? I want a woman that we can make decisions together. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's
Right.
talking about my money, her money, our money. Okay, babe. So do we want to purchase a car? What kind of car do we want? Do we want to buy a bigger house or do we want to downsize? Whatever. I want it to be together. I don't want the responsibility. Not that I'm afraid of the responsibility, but I believe when that's my version of love. I feel like everything is supposed to be us together, make a decision. I don't feel like I should have to make a decision as a man because I'm a man. You know what I mean? And then you gonna respect it, but at the same time you respecting it, you feeling some kind of way because I didn't ask for your input. You see what I'm saying? So it's a catch-22. It's like one of those situations you can't win for losing. So instead of, yeah, of course, you will want somebody to make all the decisions for you. But no, sometimes I want to know, where do you want to go to eat? You know what I mean? I want to know, where do you want to go for vacation? You know what I mean? Don't always leave it up to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the only one that's going someplace. I'm not, you might want to go to California. I might want to go to Florida. That's two different directions. So why not just talk about it and figure out what's best for both of us and learn how to compromise or whatever the case may be. So Sherma, you said from your perspective it's different in the South. So what would you say is the difference between Southern? First of all, how do you feel about the post itself, and what do you feel like the difference is when it comes to relationship versus up north people or mindsets or the way they live their life versus Southern?
Well, like Nicole, I can say, well, number one, it is what it is, to each his own. I was raised in the house with both of my parents. Both of my parents worked. My mom never had to buy a car, never had to pay. Only thing she did was buy groceries and take care of light bill. That was it. My daddy did everything else. And growing up in that, I mean, it's fine, it's cool. But now being grown and out on my own, it's like, okay, I know what I need to do to provide for me and mine. Well, independent, whatever. Being in a relationship with someone where you are, it's like she said, like you just said, you want to know what you want to eat. If I ask you what you want to eat, tell me what you want to eat, because I might not know, but if you want that, it might be something I want to know. Don't ask me, share things.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. It's like when it comes to the bills. Now, mind you, living in the house with someone sharing, there's nothing wrong with sharing bills, but I'm not going to do it by myself. I'm not going to get up every morning and go to work and bust my ass and, excuse my language, and leave you home in the bed, but which is not my case. We both get up and we both work. And, no, we're going to work this thing out together. And whether or not you have your own house or I have my own house, I'm going to take care of my own house. Everything going to be taken care of. But wherever I am, whether it be buying groceries, whether it be a light bill, it be this, it be that, I don't mind doing whatever. And it's only fair.
Nona says, anything, I feel is no longer an option for the woman to go 50-50. It's now expected of her to do so and still take care of home. And I agree.
It should not be expected. Why expect us to do, when you're living with someone, like Nicole said, if y'all have kids, whatever, why expect that woman to get up, go to work, come home, cook, clean, deal with the kids, and you do nothing but go to work and come home? No matter how strenuous your job is, it's strenuous for that woman out as well. Absolutely. Her job might be sitting in the office, but when she get off, she got to go to the grocery store. She got to deal with the kids all while she out, and then come home. They got to get baths. If it was y'all live together, y'all have kids together, when she get home with the kids, if she say, okay, I'm going to cook, you get the kids and make sure they get their homework, get their baths. When she get finished cooking, eat. Or matter of fact, if you get home before she do, not, why not start dinner if you already know what you're going to eat?
Absolutely.
What's wrong with that?
Yep.
Absolutely. What you got, Joe?
50. Listen, from the last show, I never said go 50-50.
Mhm.
I said as long as she contribute, is good.
Mhm.
That's all I said. As long as
Yeah.
it's just like Sharma just said, buying grocery. I think she just said it's nothing wrong with that, but still she contributed.
Right.
You
Mhm.
see,
Yeah.
so it's not asking okay because she made $50,000 a month. Oh, you got to give me this to match this. That's not it. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. It's not the point of going 50-50. It's us working together.
Right.
That's all it is. It's there's no number on income. If we together, we together. It's just like a bank book. It's just like a bank book. Whatever we gonna do, we sit down, we talk. Okay, look, this is what we gonna do. Okay, all right. You, I made 20,000. Okay, you made 30,000. Okay, look what we gonna do. What you think about this? Okay, we're gonna put this in the bank. We're gonna take this and do this. And we going, you need stuff, I need stuff, the kids need stuff. It's plain and it's simple. It's not asking a woman to go high. See, that's the confusing thing, even with Fa, because I never said we should go half. I said
Mhm.
it's her contribution.
Mhm.
Sure, the woman work as well as the man. Okay, that's no problem. The man could do laundry, mow the lawn. He can help with the
Absolutely.
kids. He can cook dinner. It's a together thing. It's not, see, when we start looking at it like, okay, you do this and I do that, it's sooner or later it's gonna come into
It's not a
some
together.
kind of,
Right.
Yeah.
it's
Right.
gonna come into a conflict. So it's us working together. Now,
Mhm.
I listen, I'm not from Game's world to a degree. I'm not from his world. So I can't agree with what Game's saying. That, see, he's on a
Yeah.
much higher level. So I
Mhm.
can't even put myself there. That's how
Yeah.
he feels. That's how he feels. That's
Absolutely.
all. But I'm looking at it like this. I have 3 daughters, and I would never allow my daughters to let a man, after I talk to them, they make their own decisions now. But I would
Mhm.
never put this in their head like, look, he's going to take care of everything. And, you let him do everything. Because imagine you get in your 20s and your 30s. All you ever did was listen to this man. If he,
Mhm.
God forbid, he passed away or whatever, what are you going to do then? You didn't get a trade. All you
Right.
did was stay home. You
Mm-hmm.
put yourself in a predicament. It's like let's say you had certain type of abilities. It's like you let it go to waste. Because now
Right.
what you going to do? You in your 30s, you in your 40s. Tell me what you going to do then. What can you do?
Yeah.
Remember, he passed on. This is all I've ever did. Stay in the house, cater for kids, take care of my husband. Now he's gone. He left me a little bit of money, but that's going to run out sooner or later. What am I
Mhm.
going to do now? What you going to do?
Ain't nothing you
And
can do.
even on top of that, the way the laws are set up now, everybody, that was a big story over when DMX passed. That he was with the fiance for a certain amount of time, but she can't get nothing because even though they was together living together for 7 years, however long their relationship was, because technically they wasn't married, she can't get nothing. She can't get nothing from the estate. So then, like to your point, Drew, it's like now what you gonna do? Now what are you gonna do?
I wanted Father to answer that question. I know he ain't got no girls. I was waiting for him tonight because I was going to present that to him and hear what would be his answer. Because to me, listen, like I told you before last show, I said when we in the streets, y'all said I was wrong. If I said,
Mhm.
oh, you did this and you did that, yes, that was free money to me. Nobody really cares about that. But as you get older, you have a
Mhm.
job, you got a wife, you got kids. It's a different ball game we in now. It's
Mhm.
a total different ball game. Whoever say, oh no, you're wrong. Oh, it's in a total different ball game.
Mhm.
Trust me, because it's more responsibility. You have to watch what you're doing now. You're not getting it like you used to. It's not saying you broke. It's just using common
Yeah.
sense. That's all it comes to. So with Game, I don't know if people thought I was saying go half. No,
Mhm.
me personally,
And
listen,
that's
me
that's what
personally,
that's what and it was like that because of the way that he worded it in the post. Why she got to
yeah,
go 50-50? Like he was the one that brought that 50-50 into the equation.
I don't know. I don't agree with that. A man
Yeah,
is, if you're gonna be a man and handle your responsibilities, bro. It's simple and
absolutely.
it's plain, right? But I don't agree with taking half of a woman paycheck and this and that. No, like you said, I hear from everyone. We all agree. I heard Nicole say how she came up. I came up in a household with father, mother. They both work. They put their money together and they just distributed whatever they had to do. That's what I know, right? It's not. I'm taking half of your money. That don't make sense to me. So I think like Fa had a little like a misunderstanding to me. That's why I wish he was on here. But it's life.
You was ready.
Things is much harder now. Imagine a man going out there, okay, you home, you taking care of kids. I respect that because I know taking care of kids is hard. That's a job in itself. Then you got to take care of your husband. Then you got to take care of the house. It is hard. But
and
then
you got to take care of yourself in the process of all of that.
Well, listen.
Right.
I think
if
you
you
still
fall out-
you still kind of missing the point. It's not necessarily, you have a lot of people. I know women that go half. They pay half the rent. If that's what's economically feasible for that household and they're comfortable with that, that's no judgment for me. What I'm saying is, a woman, truthfully, we would love for that man to be the breadwinner. And that's not dumbing down saying you don't have an education and all you dependent on is him. Because technically, I want my own bank account. That's a whole nother topic. If we gonna do joint,
That too.
see, I'm not married, so I'm not even, you know what I'm saying?
Nicole,
I can't see that far, but I'm
Yeah.
independent in that way that I need my money. I need my own account.
Can I say something to you
Real
though?
Yeah.
Remember now, Game ain't say nothing about being married. He said his girl is stacking the dough for the bad times when bad times hit them, but he's gonna do everything, right? So
Right.
technically, you have your own account. You got it.
I mean, but I think in Games, he's not married, but they living that married life, which he might as well go ahead and give it a ring. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop playing house and just make it official.
Right.
You know, in that case, like, you want to do all of that, but you might as well just go ahead and marry her. Like, this is what you do. If that's his point of view in life, and every woman he get and he fall in love with, he want to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to him. He got that money to do it. But I don't care. Any woman will want the man to be exactly what Game said he'd do. And we stack the money for hard time, because you know what it is? It's about trust. It's about love. It's about loyalty. These are the three things that's acquired for Game to even feel that way about that woman. So y'all not even respecting that woman. Loyal, she trustworthy, she holding him down.
Right.
So he respects her enough to even feel that way about her. Not saying that whoever contribute, you don't feel that way. I'm not saying that, because you wouldn't be hopefully you wouldn't be in a relationship with that person just because you're attracted to them physically or sexually or whatever. You know, it has to be something spiritual within that person that connected y'all. So you should have those top three things: that trustworthy, that loyalty, you know.
Beverly says,
those
I
are
am
major.
not taking out any trash. And she also says, I was taught to make sure that I could take care of myself.
Well, I didn't hear that. Say that again.
You said I was taught to make sure that I can take care of myself.
Yeah, I was taught that too.
Yeah, I feel like everybody was taught
Everybody
that,
was
but
taught that. I mean, we not thoughts. Like, I'm not a thought, you're not a thought. I don't
No.
know. Like, to me, women that's just out there just getting that bag, just laying around with different dudes, that's
Right.
the topic for them to say you was taught, you know, I don't know. Like, I wasn't raised that way. I was raised with morals and values, and it's instilled in me. And I'm just being honest. I'm speaking up for women. We would want that. But we have no choice in the matter. I'm not going to just, if I love my man and we going to go half, then that's what we have to do. Or if I have to contribute something and he's contributing his part, that's what it is. I'm not going to say, oh, you can't pay my bills, I don't want you. We're not doing that. We're just saying, like, whoa, Game, you hit a good spot right there. Like, we would love that. Married women will love it. Women that's been in long relationships with their man will love it. I mean, come on.
And if you got it, you got it. That was my main thing with the post there. When he gets to the part where he says everything that he says, but he's like, if you got it, you got it, and if you don't have it, go get it. Now, for us,
I mean, that could probably hurt a brother.
that could mean many different things. But we know illegal money, it might be good money, but it ain't the long game. It's that much
Right.
more difficult. So, again, another thing that it makes me think about is, and I want to ask you ladies about this here too, because now we're talking about the 50-50 versus contribution versus half and everything else. Like how big of a factor is money or finances when you're entering into a relationship? Because let's say, for example, you have a job where you make $120,000 a year, and he has a job where he only makes $35,000 a year.
He got to get a part-time job. Like, what the fuck? What is he doing? I mean, like, I'm trying to figure out why wouldn't he want to get more money? Like, why wouldn't he want to, is he going to school? Is he boggled down? Like, what are his goals? Like, I'm not saying, oh, I make 6 figures, so I'm better than you. But are you comfortable living like that? Like, are you comfortable with just that amount of money? Like, if we gonna do it, if we both gonna do it big, let's do it big. Like, is he comfortable with just making it $35,000? Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, well, see, that's my thing. Like, I don't feel like everybody has a different story too. Because, like, say for example, God forbid you did a bid. You feel what I'm saying? How many jobs are gonna offer you $90,000 a year? Particularly as a black man. And you got a record. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Everybody can't, all brothers, it's not a matter of not wanting to. Sometimes you just gotta take what you could get as far as when it comes to work. You know what I mean? Like there are things like you say, you can go to school for different things.
It's that love that they have for one another. Like, I can't judge that. I can't sit there and say, oh, she better than him because she make more, or vice versa. But I don't know. I mean, we got men that like to use women. Like, it's a prime. I don't know if y'all ever heard the show, The Family Chantel. So
yeah,
she's a nurse. You see her husband squatting on her money, like, oh, you making 85,000 now. I don't have to work anymore. He working in the warehouse, so he comfortable. He riding on her coattail. No, that right there that makes me uncomfortable. Like, oh, you trying to use me or something? Like, that's a whole nother. You know what I'm saying?
I personally feel like if we took money out of a lot of things, they would be a whole lot better.
You're right about that. You're right.
I mean, to me, it's not about how much you make, how much he makes. If you don't know this man from Adam's house coat, whatever, when you first see him and y'all first start talking, you don't know nothing about him. Nothing. But over a period of time, talking, spending time, doing whatever y'all do to get to know each other and become close, you find things out. Okay, he work a job in a factory. Is that gonna stop you after you done spent a year or a couple of months with him, getting to know him, and you find out where he worked, but you love the vibe? I mean, to me, money is overrated. It honestly is and truly is overrated. When it comes to being happy, you could have $5 in your pocket. But if I'm vibing and feeling you and we've been kicking it or whatever, okay, that's good. I got you. If I got 100, you got 50. You know what I'm saying? It's overrated.
Yeah,
it really is overrated.
Thomas says my wife is a director for the company she works for, and I don't let her pay not one bill in our household. I can count on one hand how many times I asked her for help with something out of the 25 years we've been married. So and that's I like that.
Yeah.
And some women are like that. You do find some women that, they're gonna take care of their own. They're gonna take care of their family. Just like you have men out there that pay the mortgage, pay all the car notes, insurances, pay everything. You have those women that will do the same thing. And they don't feel as though their spouse or significant other is munching off of them or riding, as Nicole said, riding their coattail. I mean, he might not be where you are educationally to, and that allows you might have more education than him that allows you to have that $180,000 paying job, and so it's a lot of factors in that, but that's where you date and find
Get to
all that
know
out
person, right?
before
Absolutely.
you make your decision and jumping in a relationship.
Hey, do any of y'all have Facebook pulled up where y'all can read the comments?
No, I don't even know how to do that.
Rochelle said happiness does not pay, happiness don't pay the bills. I'm too old to struggle in love. Penny says vibes don't pay the bills, sis. That is a very important and blessed situation, says Bev, talking about Thomas' situation, which it is. And I feel where you're coming from, Nicole, because at the end of the day, whether you're a man or a female, nobody wants to feel used. Nobody wants to feel used. But we all know a woman that done got over on a man, just like we know some dude that done got over on a woman. And at the end of the day, nobody wants to feel foolish. You know what I'm saying? Penny said if he makes less money, he can work with that. He just gonna have a honey-do list when I get home. Very one day feels empowered and becomes better. My bills are paid. You should be taking care of yourself before you try to have someone else take care of you. Absolutely.
I mean, we already doing that.
Yeah, we already
We
doing
already
that.
got our own place. We established. We taking care of our families. We already doing that. We not kids. This is the adults speaking right now. Like when we was teenagers or 20 years old, that comment is for that. Like, and if you in your 30s, 40s, and hitting 50, and you still squatting on somebody to take care of you, something is really wrong there.
Wrong.
Like, I mean, like
very much wrong.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
You don't even know where you're gonna lay your head. You can't pay your bills. Like,
right.
That's a whole nother topic.
Right.
We just wish that the men could take care of us like the game said.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can get with that. And if you got it, you got it. I mean, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't want my man to go out there and do nothing illegal for that. No, absolutely not.
Not and bring your head and lay in my bed.
We on a star here. Like shit. Lord God, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we hit 1 million? Shit, if we hit the picket, hit the mega, we good.
So Erica Janelle says, who cares about the money? The vibe should be important, no? Like, that's a question. Should it all be about money versus vibes as well?
Like I was just saying. I mean,
no. I agree with you, Sherma. I don't think that. I hope people don't really think I'm sitting up here like I'm like money hungry or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. You go on, assume what you want. Nobody, they don't know me, but maybe the way I'm speaking, it may appear that way. But I'm just saying that, yes, vibes are important. I already said that trust and loyalty, respect, consistency, we might not be able to go out every day, but every 2 weeks when he get paid, he want a treat. I might treat the next pay.
That's all we want.
It's nothing.
That's all we want. It's nothing. That's all we
just want to know that we're loved unconditionally. But you know what I'm saying? Again,
you said the key thing. You said the key thing though. I say you just said the key thing. You was like, okay, if he wants to take me out, treat, or I do it. You see what I'm saying? It comes back to the same thing. Y'all working together.
Exactly.
That is the key. That is the key. It's not about, like I'm always saying, give me this and give me this. We working together. This is like Marv said, if we're going to get a car, I want to sit down. I want to ask you, okay, what you want to do? What kind of car you want? Or if I beat you home, or if I know your dish, I can surprise you and cook your dish for you. You see what I'm saying? It's all, I know you at working home at a long thing, so I can do it for you. It's easy. It's working together. It's not, like Sharma said, it's not all about the money. It's not about who doing what, but the vibes is good. We connecting. Okay, If I know you're gonna work late and I get off early, I can go home, clean, make dinner for you. You gonna feel appreciated. What woman wouldn't feel appreciated if she worked long hours and come home and your husband just say, "Oh man, just go wash up and come downstairs." You come back downstairs, the table laid out. What woman wouldn't like that?
Yeah.
So it's all,
I
and
would.
it's and it's the same thing with the man. Your
Listen,
husband out, he working late. He come home, you beat him
Mhm.
home. Oh, baby, just come. You got the table already laid out. See, the partnership is working together. It's really not
Yeah.
about the money. It's not. Like Nicole said, what woman wouldn't really like that? You got some women that'll go overboard with it though. You wouldn't even care. And you got men that will
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Exactly.
Both sexes do the same thing. Let's not run from it. You got men, women take care of men. They don't want to do nothing all day. They just sit home, play game, or whatever. You got women do the same thing. So it's something that we can't get away from. But if we work together, it'll be a healthier relationship because, as I'm saying, if one person just killing themselves to do, sooner or later, I don't care about no crazy sex and all of that. Sooner or later, the
It's gonna
problem is
come.
coming
Yep.
because that person's gonna say, "I'm doing too much on my own." You home? Come on, it's bound to happen. We in the age right now where things is crazy. It
Mhm.
surely is crazy. We both can get someplace together faster. We can get
Hey,
together and
Rochelle
we can
said,
together.
talk about the vibe. Rochelle said, if you want to vibe, turn on the radio. By the time that song ends, them bills will still be there.
Well, listen, and one thing about it, and two things for sure. Well, both of y'all know who I'm with, so y'all know that's an automatic vibe. So I don't have those
all
problems.
right,
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
okay.
I do what I do. It is what it is. You
It
just
works for you. It works for you. That's what attracted you to him, the vibe. He's sincere, you know what I'm saying? Sincerity, whatever it is that attracted you to him, and y'all still together to this day, that speaks volumes. So,
and
Mhm.
don't have to worry about nothing. I
okay.
mean,
And
then
that's one.
That's the difference. You don't have to worry about nothing, but you still willing to contribute is
right,
major. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference.
right.
Babe, you don't have to do it, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's what we talking about here.
and see,
Mhm.
that's like a lot of another issue. It's like that I do this, okay, well, I did this, but you didn't do that. Why if you're gonna do it from your heart and let it go.
I've
Yeah.
gotten that, like, I felt like I've been in a situation with a tit for tat, like, oh, you did something for me now. And I asked, like, so because you did such and such, now you trying to, like, you want to match what
Yeah.
you did for me. Now I gotta show you, like, I said, now you messed up because you don't know what surprise I had in store because you
So
did
right,
that thing.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's a turn off. Like, damn, chill. Like, fall
Yeah,
back.
that's another
I definitely
conversation.
agree
You
with
gonna
that.
do
That's
it,
a
do what I
no-no when
put
it
down
comes to
in your heart.
relationships. In relationships,
Uh-huh.
we should not be keeping score. Like,
Yeah, I don't like
absolutely.
that.
Like, it's one thing if it's just a side piece and y'all get together, whatever, whenever y'all just go to have a good time, have movies, hang out, whatever. But if we talking about a relationship, there should be no scorekeeping.
Right.
I paid for the last 5 times. When you gonna pay for yours? Well, I got the tickets when you got the popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
And that's
damn,
crazy. I
it's
mean, that is
corny.
so crazy. I love to eat. I cook,
Me too.
but I love to eat. So when I say, babe, let's go eat, I ain't said you got to pay. I ain't said, I just said let's go eat. That don't mean nothing. That mean get in the car because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go eat. And that's it. Ticket come, ain't nothing got to be said. That's how I am. Don't open that because I just checked it.
okay, Erica Janelle says, I'll do anything for people I care about, but I'm not going to cut someone off because of financial reasons. I can respect that.
I respect that.
Thomas says, every day I come home from work, my wife has a clean washcloth and a towel in my pajamas laid out on my side of the bed, and she don't know how much that means to me. It's little things. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm not married. I ain't in no relationship. I ain't none of that did. But one thing I will say is I'm gonna put out there for you sisters and to help you guys in your current relationship. And not every man might feel this way, but I'm just keeping it real from overall. Guess what? Men have feelings too. Sometimes we just need a shoulder to cry on. Sometimes we just need to vent. And me coming to you venting does not mean I want your help or your solution to the problem. I'm just venting to you. You know what I'm saying? Just because I come to you and tell you about something that's a problem that I'm having, whether it be work related, whether it be this here and that there, I'm not bringing it to you for you to say, well, okay, well, all you got to do is this here and that there. Sometimes you just want to listen to ear. You know what I mean? If I want your help, trust me. If I love you and you're my partner, I have no problem with asking you for my help, asking you for your help. You know what I'm saying? But as men, you know what I mean? I think sometimes we gotta years ago when I was preaching, I did a message on that demasculating masculinity, because I think a lot of times we get I think a lot of us we get the wrong concept of what a man is or what a man should be based off of what our point of view, what we seen granddaddy do, what we seen daddy do. But just because that was a good example in your particular eye doesn't mean that it's gonna work for this person from a different background. You know what I mean? Like some people, we have family members that we had to love through drug addiction, through alcoholism. You know things of that thing. We don't love them any less, but at the same time, we don't throw them away because you know what I mean. And I think when I talked about this on previous shows before, especially when it comes to addiction, it's funny how people, if somebody gets diagnosed with cancer or whatever the case may be, lupus or whatever, we don't frown upon them. Oh my God, we all trying to go out our way to help them. But drug addiction is an addiction. It's a sickness just like anything else. So why is it that we look at one worse than another? Like, well, you did that to yourself. No, nobody asked for cancer. Just like nobody that did shot up a needle, they might not thought that they would become an addict. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's ahead of you when you follow that yellow brick road. You know what I mean? You got to take the cards, but it's a gamble either way. So how do we get to that point where, like I end the show when I talk about my two boys, because I feel like they're the only two individuals that I love unconditionally. You know what I mean? But how do we get to that unconditional love where, again, it's not about the money, it's not about the contribution, it's not about the vibes, it's about being in tune with that spirit, that person, and knowing, okay, this person is my partner, the person that I chose to partner up with, they're going through something right now. Even if they're not sharing with me, like as a woman, how do you handle situations like that, Nicole, in a relationship? Like if you see where your man might be going through something and he's not, because of whatever reason, he's not comfortable enough to bring it to you, but you see that is weighing on him. How do you handle something like that in a relationship?
Define, what do you mean going through something? Financially or just emotionally?
Either or. Like it could be something outside of it's levels. It's different things. Like he might love you and he might love his mother and y'all two don't get along. You see what I'm saying? So that's weighing on him, but he don't know how to bring that to you. He might be in a situation now where, especially in this time of day and age, where okay, I might be losing my job if I don't get vaccinated, and I'm anti-vax, so how can I tell my wife this? Or it's different scenarios. But how do you help him without seeming overbearing or looking down on him? Because I think a lot of times, like when women talk to men, not in all cases, but a lot of times when women talk to men, it's more or less. I can only speak from my experiences. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you got a woman talking to you in a certain way, you feel like it feels like they're talking down to you. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't feel comfortable enough to talk to you about what really matters or what's really bothering me, then one, I feel like I don't need to be with you. But two is like, where's the level of compassion? You say you love this person, but where's the compassion at?
That's just it. I think it's like you gotta have empathy for a person, and you definitely gotta have compassion for their well-being. You have to give them time that, like me, I would want to communicate and have them talk out their feelings, and then try to steer them in the right direction in a positive way, as opposed to badgering them and say, "Oh, you don't want to get vaxxed, so what you gonna do now? We need the money." Like, I wouldn't want to do it like that, because hey, if you don't want to get vaccinated, I don't think that you should have. I mean, if that's the scenario, but I think that if I can do it, like, I just have to hold it down until he can find something else, till he can come up with a better solution. Like, I'm expecting him to be able to collectively express himself to me, and then let's come to a resolution of what's the next step going to be. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to have a job, or I'm going to be woe is me and down on myself. No, we got to communicate and come up with something that is best for both of us, and not make him feel less of a person, because that is big. Like, men feel less than a person sometimes, like, oh, they don't have it, or, we might look down on. No, I mean, if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna hold them down. Like, I'm gonna make sure that I'm there for my man. I'm gonna take care of the household. Like, I want to be able to have enough money where I can pay the bills. Like, I don't want to just strictly only be able to pay half of the bills. I need to be able to afford that as well if times get rough. I mean, that is a situation where, like you said, the one thing you said, the two don't get along. Like, I guess he's like a mama's boy or something. And see, my attitude, I'm probably the wrong person to ask that, because I'm big on respect, regardless of who it is, from what age. If that person is disrespecting me, I can't deal with them. I will respect them, like, hey, how you doing? But I will keep my distance. I can't try to, I don't know how to, honestly, I wouldn't know how to figure that out. I think counseling is something that I will probably have to deal with. Like, somebody told me I'm very defiant. So I don't know. I think if my feelings are hurt, and I know that I'm a good person, and I treat you a certain type of way, and then you treat me bad, I don't want to be bothered. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I keep my distance because I feel a vibe from you that is not connecting with me. I'm like, no.
Beverly says, as long as they are responding, participating, and doing everything they are physically, mentally, and financially capable of doing, it will be good. I agree with that too, but so let me ask you this real quick, Nicole, before I go on to Drew, like he got something to say. But so, in other words, if you don't get along with your man, mom, he a mama's boy all of a sudden? Does that automatically make him a mama's boy? Because you don't get along with his
brother? He is. Why she don't like me? Because I'm a good person. She's jealous. Like, she want them all to herself. We don't rock like that. Like, something's wrong. She can't just possibly not like me for no reason. Like, because I'm not even that type of person. I'm so mannerable and respectful to adults that it would be no reason for her not to like me. I wouldn't even give her a reason to. So he got to be a mama's boy.
Sometimes, you know what? And it's sometimes, and I tell you the honest truth, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's them. Okay. They have that letting go. I say letting go syndrome, to where that's their kid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're gonna frown upon, or shutting you off every time he dates somebody.
You're talking about the mothers.
Huh?
You're talking about the mothers.
Right. We're talking about parents, period. Right. We talking about parents, period. Let's not just limit it to mothers now. We're talking about parents, period.
Yeah.
I mean,
that.
And
I would never inject myself into my son's relationship, but if they was to ask me, I'm gonna let you know how I feel about who you dated, or my perspective.
It's not even the matter of putting yourself in the relationship. It could be just when that person comes around, you act different.
Yeah.
It's just you get standoffish or what. I mean, if you're a vibe, I'm a vibe person. If you're a vibe person, you understand. If you walk in the room and you feel some type of way, you already know it's gonna be something up.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, they might be a mama's boy, might be a daddy's boy, or daddy's girl, or mama's girl. You know, it just depends. Your personality is who you are. Your personality speaks volumes. And if you don't like me because of my personality or anything, that's, yeah, respectful, mannerable, whatever. But now, don't disrespect. Let's keep it. You can be respectful and not have anything to do with me. We can be cool.
Yeah.
As long as you don't disrespect me, we are right. Now, cordial, we can be cordial all day. Simple as that.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there because I feel like I'm the same way when it comes to that. There, I respect you, and that's another thing too, because I remember different times in different relationships that people felt like, I might have been disrespectful to their parents. You know what I'm saying? And let's use that for hypothetical. Yeah, you might think that I'm disrespectful to your parents, but from my point of view is the fact that your parent don't know how I really feel about them, that is the utmost respect. You know what I mean? I don't turn and frown when they come around. I still, I don't change who I am because of that person.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? If you ask me how I really felt, there would be some things that I could say. You know what I mean? But I choose not to do that. So that, to me, that's showing the utmost respect, not being disrespectful. What you got to do? Because you wanted to chime in on that.
No. I'm listening. I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough one because, man, I don't be really caring, bro. Real talk.
Exactly.
Listen to me. I'm gonna give the respect, right? But like, good morning, good afternoon, whatever. As long as I know you don't like me, that's all you getting out of me. We don't really got much to say. I will address you, but to me, it doesn't make a difference, bro. It wouldn't matter to me because I can't worry about you. If I'm giving you respect, to me personally, if I'm giving my wife just using her parents' respect and I could see they acting funny. Listen, I'm not married to you.
Yeah.
I just want to be good with my wife. So all I'm gonna do is give that person respect, and that's it. I'm a loner anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? And I'm going because I already know we don't get along. Just don't. You don't like me, I like you. I'm not gonna try to wedge myself in for you. Nah, I ain't on that type of time. So what I would say, hey, morning, how you doing? I'm going. I ain't really going over your mother's house. I ain't going over your mother's house though, because I'm gonna feel uncomfortable because I already know we don't really get along. Like the feeling ain't there. So why would I even, no, you're going on your
myself in that position. I'm with you, Juke. Why would you put yourself in that position?
I agree.
That's how I am. So it really wouldn't.
And even saying that, to take it a step further, I have no problem with you spending time with your mom. I have no problem with you doing whatever. Just do whatever y'all do, but do whatever y'all want to do over there. Just don't put me in an equation because the same way your mother shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable, I shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable.
So you don't want that mother at your house. You wouldn't want her parents at your house.
No. Oh, no. Hey, I'm a firm believer. Look, listen, no man, and hear me clearly. No man, and I wouldn't even go as far as a woman too, but I feel as a man, no man should ever feel uncomfortable in his own address.
You right.
I don't care who it is. No man should feel uncomfortable at his address.
They not now.
Because even as a man, let's say for example, the roles are reversed. Okay, if you don't get along with my mother, guess what? There'll be certain things that my mother won't be at our house. Because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable at your own house. You see what I'm saying? Mom, you gotta figure that out, or you gotta check your attitude before you come over here. And I would have no problem with telling my mother that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, They can come by my crib, right? They can come. That's no problem. But I know I ain't gonna be in the house. I know I ain't gonna really be in there because that's your daughter. I respect that. Because sooner or later that's gonna cause a little conflict because
Yeah.
I know you're gonna feel away because it's your mother. I understand all of that. Or
Mhm.
that's your father. So guess what? When you do come, hey miss, how you doing? And I'm stepping out on the
Yeah.
porch or I'm going up the block.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's simple.
Going
It's
to
just
catch my
simple.
movie.
That's I ain't gonna
Like,
feel
I'll be
I ain't gonna
back.
feel uncomfortable. Listen,
Yeah.
or I go in the room, the bedroom, jump on at Facebook or something. Y'all out there vibing, y'all have a good time. But don't expect me to be sticking my face there, bro. That ain't me. I'm sorry. That
Yeah.
goes for
Which,
associates, so-called friends, whatever. It wouldn't make a difference. This is how it is. This is how it is. You know, so I ain't got no, I wouldn't even really have a problem, you know. I go by and talk, you know, hey, how you doing? But I ain't coming down your house and look at no TV and, you know,
yeah.
drink a beer, whatever, and hang out with you because we don't really listen. You older than me anyway. What do we have in common? We don't really have nothing in common. We ain't got nothing in common.
Right.
When I'm sitting up in your house all day just talking, I
Uh-uh.
don't like to talk.
You do have something in common. You
What we
with
got in common?
that child. You with
That
that child.
child.
Their
All
child.
right. I
So
like that.
that
Guess
is
what?
linked.
Guess what? The mother got a relationship with the daughter, and I got a relationship with the daughter. It doesn't make a difference. It don't make a difference. I'm not in, I'm not getting involved with their relationship. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, I'm encouraging that relationship to be healthy. I just don't want to get caught up in the bull. That's all. That's
Yeah.
it. I think that's good. I don't
Yeah.
know. Somebody might
Respect
say you're
that.
looking at it wrong, but I feel, huh?
No, I hear you. I understand what you say.
No, because if you was to tell your mate, hey, your mother can't come down here, or you can't go to your mother's house, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, that's totally wrong.
Hmm.
You allow it to go, regardless of whatever, let it flow. But you
Hmm.
know, you keep your distance because listen, you know her peoples don't like you, or my peoples don't like you. Come on, man. You know, it's like we big and we got to try to figure out how to work things without a headache. Try your best just to figure it
Absolutely.
out.
Yeah.
That's all. Cause we big. We ain't 15. Look, you dealing with grown-ups. Okay, your mother 50 something, she don't like me. I'm in my 40s. So what we supposed to do? How we gonna work this out? I'm gonna be up here cussing you out at nighttime. It don't make
Hmm.
sense. You continue vibing with your mother, which is
Hmm.
good because that is your mother. I would never want you to distance yourself from your family. I would never
Absolutely.
encourage that. That doesn't make sense for you to try to get a woman or a man to distance themselves from the family. You know
Hmm.
the situation with us. So look, you go ahead down the road. If she come, that's no problem. It's no problem. I'm in the room. I ain't
Yeah.
got no problem. It is what it is.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's all. You want to encourage that child to stay, you know. I don't find that to be right though. You know, hey, you can't go down to your mother house and don't let your mother come down here
I
because
would
that's
never.
all
Yeah.
that's even more problems on you now.
Hmm.
You're gonna have problems with your wife now
Resentment.
because she gonna feel away. She gonna feel away.
Then she
That's
gonna
no
have
ifs, ands, or
resentment. It's gonna be a resentment towards you.
Yeah.
good. So how
Yeah.
you gonna work
Beverly,
it out?
Beverly says a mother should remain a mother and not the other woman. Let that son go. Absolutely.
Exactly. What's her name? Say that's I agree with her.
Beverly. Beverly. Yeah.
Yeah, Beverly, right.
And again, Drew, you know, and that's the beautiful thing about it because everybody's entitled to their opinion. Now that might be what works for me. And first of all, I'm saying I agree with you 150%, like 1,000%. I'm the same way. I would never disrespect you. Like, why you always at my house? Why you coming here? You know I don't like you. No, none of that. How you doing, mom? I love you. Hey, everything was the ride in good? Okay. Now I'm out. I'm going to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be in an awkward position. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be in that uncomfortable space. We have, like you said, like Drew said, we don't have anything in common except for you. So you know what I mean? Like some people you click with, some people you don't. There's nothing wrong with that though. You know what I mean? in a perfect world, of course, like the same way how we doing this show, a woman will want a man to take care of. Of course, you would want your parents to get along with your spouse, but if it don't, okay, how important is my relationship? Because at the end of the day, you know, like you said, there's a lot of guys out here that's mama boys, and you got a lot of girls that's daddy little girls and all that thing. But one thing I tell people all the time, I don't care how much you love your mother ain't giving you nothing. You see what I'm saying? A mother gonna lose that battle every single time. A mother gonna lose that battle every single time. Your mother is not giving you nothing. So that's tough.
Some mothers and some fathers are so close with their kids, like Sharma said though. It's not, sometimes it's not you. It's them afraid to let go or what they heard or whatever, like, you know, so they get involved. But you know what's the funniest thing, right? In life, I learned this. In life, when you get with a person, right? Or let's say you get married, it's not to bring two families together. It's for you to start a family with your wife. And I think that's a lot of people get it mixed up because they want to bring the two families together, and everything will be good and it's enough conflicts. But guess what? The whole thing is this. Listen, you didn't marry me for my family. I ain't marry you for your family. We married to start our family. And that be the thing. Whether pops want to get involved and say, son, I don't think this is a good woman for you. Listen, pops, I'm a grown man now.
Yeah.
If I need some advice from you, I will sit and talk to you. Because I went through, let me tell you something. I went through certain things and I had to draw the line. And sometimes you just got to be a man or you got to be a woman. Whichever way it just falls that way. But it's life. Some parents are like that. They just be like, I think she was more better for him, or they want you don't mess with this one, or I think he better for you. Listen, man, once you make your decision, that's just how it go, man. Whether it go good, that's on you. Whether it go bad, remember, everything is your decision. You made the choice. So you can't blame mommy and daddy. It is what it is. They just gotta mind their business, bro. I'm sorry. Come on, man. How your father coming down to your house telling you what
Erica said sound advice. Bev said only together for barbecues. He said leave and cleave. And Drew, I think that you bring up a good point. Because one of the things that I used to do with counseling was, especially people that's newlyweds or thinking about getting married, I tell people all the time, man, you gotta have some real conversations. Because everybody has a different opinion of what a marriage should be. There's no blueprint to a marriage. There's just like there's no blueprint, there's no pamphlet or no Bible for being a parent. You got to learn on the fly as you go along. You're gonna make some mistakes, you're gonna make some good decisions, you're gonna make some bad decisions. But you got to let the chips fall where they may. And like you said, Drew, I think that a lot of times, depending on that family structure, like I said, again, I don't do hypotheticals with somebody else. But when I was married, like all me and my in-laws, we still like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we still solid. Like we still solid with all the aunts, all the cousins, everything else. We still solid. But I did make sure I made it a point to let my wife at the time know, like, listen, at the end of the day, we are marrying each other. You're not marrying my family, and I ain't marrying your family either. You know what I mean? It'd be cool if we all get along, but if we don't, at the end of the day, me and you gonna do what's best for us. Because so what? Mama said for the last 40 years, Mama do Christmas at her house. We got a family now. We got children. We married and we have children. Again, like you say, we have our own family now. So when do we start our own traditions? When you know what I mean? Everybody love to go to Big Mama house, go to Grandma house. Okay, so when are we gonna start our own traditions as the leaders of our family? So I agree with you 100% with that, Drew. Like, and I think a lot of times we don't have those kind of conversations, or we just look at it as an afterthought. We just love. And I said, me and Rodney, shout out to Big Rod. We had this conversation on the phone a couple of weeks ago. Like, at the end of the day, man, listen, love is not enough. Love is not a good enough reason to get married. Let me just put that out there. Because just because you love somebody don't mean y'all need to be married to each other. You see what I'm saying? Love ain't enough. Love is at some point, marriage is again, in my opinion, it should be a partnership. So we got to have some real conversations about whether or not you want to have kids, whether I want to have kids, whether you don't want to have kids, but you want to adopt. How do I feel about adoption? You know, people don't take out the time because we get so caught up in the, oh, he did this here, he bought me this here, he bought me that here. And she came home, I came home, she had the hot tub ready with my slippers and rubbed my feet for me. You know, we get into all the mushy stuff, but when do we ever take time out before taking it a step further to have those real conversations? Okay, what are you expecting out of a marriage? What are you looking for in a man? You know what I mean? And I think a lot of times that another problem that we have in these marriages, I think far too many people get married based off of potential, what you could be. So let's say let's say, like you said earlier, I might be in school right now to become an engineer. But let's say some derails and that fall off track. Are you still gonna love me and are you gonna be me for who I am then? Not for what I could be. Because I need to be willing to love you the same way. What if you never become successful? Does that mean that you're not worthy of my love just the same? But we don't have these conversations beforehand.
Yeah, that's important. Communication.
You can go in there. You can.
Your life
Because a lot of
decision.
people just go with
Beverly
the flow.
said the problem is you tell your family your business, and once you and your spouse are back together, the family is still mad and rolling their eyes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've always done that in my friendship too, whether it's friends, family, it doesn't make a difference. If something happens between a married couple, I'm like this. I have no problem with choosing sides. And I'm not saying that I won't pick a side, because if I love you, whether y'all together or not. You see what I'm saying? But I also take into account how that relationship got started. You feel what I'm saying? So in other words, if my brother neither one of my brothers is married, but let's say for one of my brothers is married, and he falls out with his wife and they get divorced. I ain't gonna love you no less, but at the end of the day, you know that you was married to my brother, right? Let's not get that twisted. You see what I'm saying? I'm riding with my brother every day of the week.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that as friends, sometimes we got to be careful with that. Like to Ben's point, because I've had friends that had problems in their marriages, and I made sure I wasn't, oh man, screw that bitch or this here and that there. I wasn't doing none of that, because I'm gonna be the one that's looking like an idiot if I take a
back together
stance and y'all get back together.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's a very slippery slope.
These days, you just gotta ask: do they just need a listening ear because they want to vent, or do they want advice or an opinion?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you just gotta sit and just let people vent and talk, because that's all they doing. They ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I try not to pass judgment, and then especially they always be like, I see little things of single women give their girlfriends the worst advice. I'm not that type. I'm not gonna say, oh, you should leave him, and no, because I'm not bitter. I'm not hating. What works for them, it works for them. So sometimes I just be like, okay, I'm just listening. I try to tell her, like, work it out. I'm like, do you think that that's worth you leaving him for whatever the reason is? You just angry right now. Just cool off, and you'll be all right. I said, y'all will work it out. And that's that. And 9 times out of 10, they work it out. So yeah, you just gotta sometimes, most of the time, you just gotta be a listening ear and just let them vent. No type of advice. Unfortunately. Fortunately and unfortunately.
I agree. I totally agree.
I can go with that. That's good. I agree with that too.
Yeah, I like that. So what we gotta do? I did it on the show a couple weeks ago. I already told. I got the viewers helping me get me a situation going on, because I'm ready to get married again and in a relationship. But it's only two women out there. That's not Lathan and Regina Hall. You know what I mean? So I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me with that. But what we got to do to hook Nicole up? What's going on? You keep mentioning that you're single. You know what I mean?
I'm not even really.
Get you off the market.
I'm a complicated individual.
What's your sign? What's your sign, Nicole?
I'm a Libra.
Okay.
So I'm just not really taking no shit.
Right.
Period. Because it's just like I'm too old for games. I need consistency. I can't be bothered, and I got other priorities going on right now that I don't need no distractions. I'm trying to focus on my future. So if you're gonna ride, you're gonna ride with me and you're gonna help me be better, we can work it out. But if you're gonna be giving me a headache, I'm dropping your ass like a bad habit real quick. I don't have a problem with it. I'm okay with being single. Like, I don't want to say desperate. I don't want to be single the rest of my life, but I'm pretty much know what I want, what I deserve. And I need somebody on an equal spiritual level with me, so we can be on the same vibe. Like, I don't want us to just not be equally yoked in no type of way.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta be on the same page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to have a relationship with God, or
Right.
if it's not important,
I can't have a relationship with God and he know who God is, but he on a whole nother page with it. Like, if I want to go to church, I want him to come to church with me. And I'm not saying that's like a deal breaker, but certain things of that nature, like if they, if they on some other shit, like, we just gotta be on the same page.
Yeah. And Toy says, I never give advice. I tell them to do what makes them happy and what does. Erica Janelle says, okay, Nicole is talking the gospel right now. and I tell you straight up, Nicole, I love you even more because I can respect the fact that you say, how did you start that answer off? I'm a complicated individual. The fact that you can admit that about yourself, that's already attractive enough. You know what I'm saying? Because most people don't want to admit that they're a piece of work. I know me. I know it takes a special woman to have to deal with me. Like, you got to be built different to be in a relationship with me. I know I can be a handful. You know what I'm saying? But I want to admit that about myself.
I totally understand. I am one to admit I'm difficult. I am totally difficult. And I got a difficult one, so. But I totally understand what you're saying. Yeah. Who would think a Taurus and a Gemini?
Who's the Gemini?
He is.
Me personally, I grew up in church where I don't know nothing about the signs. I didn't know I was a Libra till I was almost 25 years old.
Oh, wow.
None of that. I don't deal with the astrology. I don't know what, if we, like you said earlier, we vibe. I can care less when your birthday is. I have never asked a woman what's your sign, because I went for the different regardless. I just know that October 18th falls in the Libra season. I can't tell you what nothing else is.
Lord have mercy. It's a lot. I mean, I pay attention to some stuff, but just like this retrograde that's going on now, this full moon. I mean, I can walk out the back door and show y'all the moon. It is so big and pretty. But it's just something to read up on every now and then.
I mean, it has proof to it.
It does. It really does.
I mean, whether you say, oh, you a Gemini, I don't want to date you because y'all this, that, and the third. No, it's the individual, because opposites can attract. Most of the time, that's who you mainly attract all the time. You be like, dang, like I'm always attracting this, this perplexed individual, but something about them is intriguing. Like, I want to get to know them more. Maybe I can break that shell that they got, you know what I'm saying, that hard exterior. Maybe I can loosen them up. Whatever the case is, you know. And how long y'all been together? So
2 years, almost three in June. Yeah,
I think it's the communication. Whether people don't communicate enough. If we just have expectations and expect each other to read each other's mind because of what our perspective is, what we desire, what we find is right and wrong, and what we desire in a relationship. But if we don't communicate that with one another and try to fix, you know what I'm saying, try to make it work.
Yeah.
Then
But that's the key. That's the key to anything, because in order to get to know somebody when you first start dating, what do you have to do? Communicate. You have to talk, ask questions. Some people are open to answering questions. Some people are not. They're not gonna tell you every single detail.
I'm not. That's me.
About about their life whenever you start talking, but it's a process. You have to communication is the first step in anything, period. And if we don't do that, you're not going to know whether the prospective guy or woman that you plan on being with has, the motivation to become that engineer or to become that doctor or to just be stuck at a factory job. You're not going to know what that woman's goals are, or, so it all goes back to communication. You ask questions, you get answers. That lets you know whether or not, okay, hey, we can, this might not go as far as you want it to go. But then sometimes when they tell you what their goals are, that doesn't stop the progression of the friendship or whatever, and you still wind up ending up together. Mm-hmm. No, they might, but that's where it comes: pushing, being there, standing behind each other, holding them down, period. Yeah. You got to do that. In order for you to know what their goals are, if they go slacking, all right, baby, you got to get back on the ball. Mm-hmm. You got to, you said you wanted to do this.
Right.
Push them to do it. I got 6 classes left before I get my bachelor's in accounting.
See, that's what I'm saying. But you got somebody there that motivates you, that's there for you. I don't need that extra headache. Like, not saying I'm not strong enough to finish doing what I gotta do, but like, I'm not gonna let you aggravate me, and I'm trying to get my studies, and you up here acting.
When I tell you, it's like,
no,
it's crazy, because my dad would tell me all the time. He was like, "You done started your classes back?" I'm like, "No." He said, "Well, why when you get 1 degree, you get bored of doing stuff and you go back and get another? It ain't nothing else to do. Nothing else to do." And I promise y'all, I do not work in any of the fields I have degrees in. But that's what I choose to do. When the time comes and when I want to sit down in the office, I'll do that. Can do that and make that money. But I'm content doing what I want to do. Sometimes it's,
I said, if that's what you're doing makes you happy, that's all that really matters.
Right. Sometimes it's not what you want the other person to do. Yeah. It's you allow that person to make those choices and you talk about them. And as long as they make that person happy and that person don't go lacking in any area of the relationship or whatever, then you good. You support that person in what they do. Be there for them. It's only going to push them and motivate them more.
Right. Right.
Penny said that true love is Virgos. Penny says that true love is Virgos. Laugh out loud. Janelle says Nicole is real and hilarious.
Thank you.
Erica Janelle said it was the exact, I guess in relation to what Sherman just said, it was the exact opposite for me. I had a 3.9 GPA when I was in a relationship. Now I'm unfocused and single. Hey, whatever works for you. And I will tell bro, because I know you probably gonna see this later. Whatever Ronnie doing, keep on doing what you're doing, bro. Because I seen the way she even smiled when she had when you asked her how long were they together. She said, "Let me think about it."
Like, well, 2 years. That's love right there. That's right. He make you smile.
He does. Even on my bad days, he does. I honestly, he honestly does.
That's big.
He does. I might be in trouble later on, so if I call.
Hey, call me up. Call me up. I got you.
Hey, I was waiting for Wayne to get on, because Wayne
wasn't going through nothing.
What?
No, we needed Wayne. We needed Wayne on here though.
Yeah.
Wave is good,
We
y'all.
might have to do a part 3 and let Wayne be involved and tell him he got to
He
participate.
got to. He
Yeah,
must
we
have got
we gotta do a
fired.
part 3 just to find out what happened to Big Five tonight.
I think everybody on here was really wanting him to be.
Absolutely. He went over all the lady viewers on the last show.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
He got the whole fan club started. But we're gonna wrap up soon. But I'm with you. I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get that smile on my face like Sherma. Because right now I'm like the male version of Nicole. I don't want to deal with the headache. Like I really enjoy being single. And that's not no knock on people in relationships or marriages or nothing like that. But right now, at this stage of my life, I love my freedom. I love being single.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do what I want to do, when I want to do it. I ain't got to check with you. I ain't got, well, what do you want to eat, darling? Or, you know what I mean? Put that face on none of that this. I get to just be myself with me.
Can I ask you a question?
But
Nicole, too. How long you think you gonna be like? You could be like that though.
honestly, I honestly think I can finish the rest of my life
I'm
like this.
praying. I prayed to God, like, send me the right person, like that's genuine. I don't know if he making them or something. I don't know, like if he in another state. I don't know, because I'm like, I'm getting older, but at the same time, I'm not, rushing. I don't go out no more. I work and I come home, take care of my daughter, and so it's not like, and you can meet them anywhere, going to the grocery store, so it's not like you got to be out necessarily socializing to meet someone. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like I think like the person that is trying to pursue me, he got to really step his game up. Like, and it's not necessarily game, but you already know what my expectations are, and I'm not going backwards. Like, this is what it is. I'm trying to understand you. You need to understand me, and you got to understand that I'm not budging, because I'm not asking for anything that's out of the extraordinary. Like, I'm asking for basics, consistency, better communication, spending time, like those things that are important. Be there for me when I need you to be there for me. Like, I don't want to have to ask you for anything. Like, you need to make sure I'm good. I'm making sure you good. Just be consistent. Don't, and then
The
if I
basics for
don't,
any relationship.
right,
The basics for any relationship.
exactly. Basics for any relationship. Basics 101.
Right.
And it's like, been there, done that. I'm a grown woman. Like, I'm not a kid. This is not infatuation. This is my life. I have a daughter. She's not going to see me running with this man and that man. I'm not doing that.
Right.
So,
It's going to be one man that's going to be around my daughter. If it's not her father, it's going to be the man that I'm with. And that's it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't bring different men around her. That we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Her father, and then she only met one. But if it's not consistent, then you're just gonna, either he can move on, and
just gonna stay how you are.
yeah.
And I'm with you, Drew. I hear what you're saying. Penny says Drew trying to go deep. Bev says keep playing, girl. Penny says holding his standard, indeed, Nicole. But to answer your question, man, it's like, to be honest, I think I could do it. Like, because I've been on the other side of this, on the road too. You know what I mean? So I know what it's like, and it's good. It's good to be in a partnership where you got somebody, got somebody rocking with you. You get sick, you got somebody to help you, and things are down to that nature there. But I don't feel like, I'm not one of them people that's like, well, what about when I get old, man? I can't make it on. Nah, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got enough lady friends, female friends that, okay, I like to eat, you like to eat, let's go have a meal together. You like to go to the movies, I like to go to the movies together. Like, I don't need, of course, sometimes, I do miss companionship. Sometimes I do miss just being able to talk to somebody, or, you know what I mean, if you have that. But you can do that with friends too. You don't need that. You don't need a relationship to have those things, in my opinion.
you know what's missing is courtship. Men feel like
Absolutely.
they like the woman. She like me. We together. No, I want to date.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have fun. I want to enjoy your company. Don't think you just gonna come up over my house. No, like let's go out. Let's have fun. Like let's enjoy each other's company in that way. Let's laugh. You
Yeah.
know, let's do different things. It's about dating. It's not about jumping into a relationship because we both like each other. No, let's get to know each other. Let's build a friendship. That's
Yeah.
so important because once you build that friendship, it's kind of hard to go back because you know what I'm saying? It's you built that trust.
Yeah.
You built that love and you know, okay, you know what, this person right here, we can work on some things. Let's fix each other. Let's help each other be better. And everybody's want microwavable relationship. They want to instant.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know, because people always ask me, well, what are you looking for? And that's my thing. I'm not looking for anything. You know what I mean? If I fall into a relationship and I get to meet somebody, but again, that's one reason that marriage is so much hard work at the same time too. Because you got to keep it fresh. You got to keep it interesting and things. I'm with you, Nicole. Like for me, that was one of the funnest parts about dating. Actually getting to know somebody. Okay, you like mint ice cream. You like chocolate. I ain't never known nobody that liked chocolate ice cream before, but actually getting to know that's fun to me. And like you say, I think a lot of times with me personally, I've always in my previous relationships, I think that was always a big part of why I am single now is because I didn't develop necessarily true friendships, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like we
Your
were
head over
dating
heels.
off the bat. And one of the things that one of my favorite artists is PJ Morton. He had a song, but he talks about how doing 11 years into their marriage, him and his wife had hit a bad season. They were going through whatever. He ain't going into details, but they hit a rough spot as far as their marriage. And he said the thing that kept them was they was able when they wasn't able to see eye to eye as husband and wife, they were still able to be friends. And it helped them get through that bad storm in that season. So I think, like you said, Nicole, to back up your point, like I think friendship is very important that we develop a friendship, like not just to be in a relationship, but actually have a friendship outside of the marriage, whether we decide to get married, whether we just live together for 15 years, whatever works for us, but developing a friendship because at the end of the day, if things don't work out as far as relationship, I don't want to lose my friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that's very important that you develop those friendships.
I think that's key though.
Mm-hmm.
Friendship is key, bro, because everything goes. Everything goes one day. Kids disappear,
Yeah.
the bed slow up, everything, just everything.
He
But
said
the
the
friend,
bed slow up.
yeah, the bed, yeah, don't worry about all of that. All of that slows up. I don't care what nobody say. All of that, listen,
Yeah, I'm
men
just saying. You right.
men expire sometimes. It's just simple and plain, right? But the friendship is always there. That's what really a lot will break down and think, but it's the friendship. Kids don't can't keep people together because
Mm-mm.
kids, but they leave off, they go start their own family.
Mhm.
It is the friendship that holds everything together. Communication, as Sharma was saying, that's key too. It's
Mm-hmm.
key. Them things is key. It's key. The friendship is what holds. Even when we start going through a rough, we can't talk. Like, like for real, I'm going on 5 years, bro. And I'm be honest with you. My wife always tell me, why you so quiet? Why 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 you don't never open up? But I told her one time, like, sometimes if I open up, it's not to scare you, right? But certain things, I'm
Yeah.
comfortable with, man. I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know why I'm the way I am. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's past, maybe it's hurt. I don't even know. But every year she said, "You getting better." It's like it's coming out of me slowly. It's
Mhm.
coming out slowly.
What she mean
I-
you don't talk like she can tell you got some things that you have never discussed with her? Like you poor with communication? Or she
no,
shares stories with you and you don't tell her anything about your past?
Nah, she know my past, but she'll blame my past on one thing. She always tell me, she always say, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Absolutely.
Right? She always tell me that.
My
She
phone
knows
dead.
certain
I mean,
things, and
my
she
phone, I'll
always
give it
tell
back.
me, she said, I didn't do it. That person really hurt you, right? But I try to tell her, it'll come out on its own. Don't push it. When I disclose certain things, it's gonna come. That means, I'm getting it better with you. But I
Mm-hmm.
Well,
just can't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm
don't
be honest with
don't
you.
look at it. Don't look at it like she being pushy. Look at it like she genuinely feel like she can feel you. Like she knows your heart is her heart. So she might
Absolutely.
be able to feel that energy that you holding something back and you upset or you hurt about something and she don't want you to feel that pain or whatever that you feeling inside. Like she may be able to look in your eyes and say like he hurting or what
Mm-hmm.
is it that you hiding? Like, what did you go through? Like, why do you feel the way you feel? And she keep telling you, she reassuring you, I'm not that person. I'm
Yeah,
here with you for the long haul. Like, I love you for you. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So people, we got to learn how to like let stuff go. Like, I know with me as well, I
Yeah.
kind of hold on to stuff and I don't want to be treated how I was done before. And I'm
No.
with that with friendship. Like, I'm very kind of private to a certain extent and people don't understand the method to my madness is because of what I went through in the past and just some things you don't really want to share because it's not even necessarily embarrassment but it's about protecting
Mm-hmm.
Yourself, your
yourself.
being. Yeah.
Right. I got to protect me. So counseling, I keep saying that like we black people we really need that. Like I don't want to talk to nobody because I don't want to
No,
share,
no,
Yeah.
we
but we need
we
to do
do.
it.
We
Because I
need
know
to.
I probably need to talk about some things too. Like
We
whatever
need
I
to.
went through in the past, I'm assuring like this shit is never gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Right.
So you build up this tough wall and this tough exterior, and unfortunately, other people that they feel like, oh, I ain't do nothing to you. Yes, you did. You did something to trigger
Yeah.
why I'm
Mm-hmm.
making
Yeah.
the move the way I'm moving. You did
Yeah.
something. I don't have to
Mhm.
spell it out to you. You should know better. But you're
Yeah.
married.
And it sounds like to me,
You
Drew, that's something that definitely got that you got to work on within yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
imagine something that as this is your life partner now, and shout out to sis, shout out to wifey, you know what I mean? But imagine something traumatic happening to her, but she felt like you, of course, right, with the roles reversed, you would want her to come talk to you. Baby,
Right.
you could confide in me. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times it's like they want that same thing in return. They want to be able to feel like, okay, again, I'm not trying to give you no advice. I'm not trying to help you, but I can listen. I might not have the answers, but I can listen because I really love you and I genuinely love you. I want to know. I need to know what makes you hurt or why you hurt from the different things that you did encounter. So I know how to move and navigate to make sure I don't portray that on the person that I love. You see what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Like, I totally get where you're coming from because I'm the same type of person. It really took God having God in my life to get me out of that cycle because I was the same way. Like if I open up and I tell you what I'm really thinking or how I really feel, then it ain't no telling how that beast gonna come out. So let the beast stay asleep while the beast is at rest. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's not about it's not even about aggression. Some of us express our feelings differently. I remember a supervisor telling me one time, he was like, no, Marvin is somebody said one of the owners of the store said that I was very confrontational. And the manager said, no, he's not confrontational. He's just passionate about how he feels about things. So you know what I mean? Like sometimes it might come across like I'm yelling at you. No, I'm not yelling at you. But if you really want me to be able to open up to you, you need to let me open up to you the way that I choose to open up to you. Whether that's yelling, whether that's screaming, whether that's crying, or whatever the case may be. Don't tell me to open up to me. Come talk to me, baby, and then who you think you talking to? Don't be talking to me like that. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just explaining to you what I'm going through. And it's out of frustration, out of the situation. It's not frustration at you. So why do we take it upon ourselves to receive it that way? Well, who you think you talking to like that? You ain't gonna be talking to me like that. Don't raise your voice at me. Okay,
But
so if that's the case,
that's all in emotion though. That emotion or whatever you're dealing with is causing that to happen. I get like that. I get excited and I get told all the time, why are you yelling? I'm not yelling. That's just well, I'm trying to express you how and what's going on, but that is just how it was coming out. So I can understand where you're coming from. I can.
And if you really love me and you really care about our relationship, then guess what? You're gonna give me that freedom to express myself the way that I choose to express myself, because the alternative is, like you said, like Drew said, with most men, there is no middle ground. Either I'm gonna open up and tell you how I feel the way I choose to do that, or you don't like the way I do that, then guess what? I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I'm never gonna tell you what I'm going through because you don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to hear it the way that you want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always like that. That's one reason, like, we talked about it on the show last week, how important it is in our community to go, like you said, go get help. Go talk to a therapist. Like, it doesn't make you less of a person because you go talk to a therapist. We all need help. In some shape, fashion, or form, we all need some kind of help. You know what I mean? And guess what? All these pastors, some of these pastors they don't have no degrees as far as psychology. So it's good to talk to your pastor, but you need to talk to a therapist. It is not the same. It ain't the same thing.
Because they're gonna say, let me pray for you. Let me pray for you. And you need the prayer, but you need somebody that you said is experienced and be able to help you cope and manage different things.
That's clinically qualified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with therapy. I mean, I'm like, hey, at some point in time when you done been through different things to where you are mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually broke, and you're having to manage and deal with and constantly cope with things that you have not gotten over, and it's constantly adding up, the hurt, relationships, whether it be relationships, family members, whatever, go get help. Black people frown upon that, and it's nothing to be, it's nothing. It's nothing. If you don't have anybody in your corner for you that's gonna sit and listen, just like you said, Nicole, be that listening ear, or not so much really give advice, but sometimes just listen. You need therapy. You go find you somebody with that PhD at the end of their name or whatever it is, and you talk to that person so that you won't, like, I'm not gonna say, you won't do self-harm, and you won't cause others to do self-harm.
Right.
Like, that's a roller coaster.
Right. You talk to them by yourself first, get comfortable, and then maybe you can bring in the wife or whatever, your partner, and then so they can get a better understanding, because you don't know they feeling. Now her feelings could be hurt, thinking that he don't trust me enough, or he don't think I can, what I'm saying, I have his best interest at heart. Whatever the case is, don't be embarrassed about it, and you'll be able to open up to her in your own time, in your own way, but don't make her feel like you're pushing her out. And if you silent for whatever reason, you talk to God. I would say just pray about it to help you be able to open up to her and seek that help. That's what we need. We got to be able to talk to somebody outside of our family. Sometimes a stranger can help you manage that.
I say that quite often on the show. I don't forget what movie it was, but it's something that stuck with me all my life. I remember seeing a movie as a teenager, and that was one of the lines in the movie. And it says, sometimes the best friend that you can have is a perfect stranger.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with that, because when you're talking to somebody, whether it's talking about whatever it is that you can't talk to nobody else about, when you talk to a perfect stranger, guess what? They don't have no prejudgment of you. They have no idea who you are. You know what I mean? It's not a biased opinion. It's not a biased feedback that you're getting from them. because they don't know anything about you, so they haven't prejudged you already. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes, like you said, that's strangers, but the main thing is able to be able to talk to somebody because, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, it's like the good book say, the golden rule. You treat others like you want to be treated. You know what I mean? So if I really rocking with you enough to the point that I chose to spend the rest of my life with you, you know what I mean? I don't want there to be anything under the sun that you feel like you can't come and talk to me about. Because I'm your man. And guess what, baby? I need you to be the same thing for me.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Back to that working together. But man, listen, this has been fun. I'm gonna give everybody one more time to go around and give their last thoughts or whatever the case may be. But again, I want to thank Sherma. I want to thank Nicole. I thank my man Jew as usual. You know, even and that was one of the last comments said, I see Jew is changing. So they seeing the growth, bro, man. But I appreciate you guys for taking out the time to do this here. But I'm gonna give y'all one more chance to go back around and, you know, Sherman, you can start off, Nicole, then I'm gonna end it out with my boy too. You know, anything that y'all want to say in closing.
I mean, we could go on and on all night, but the main thing is, like I said, communicate basics. I mean, we want that man that can do and provide for us. You won't know what you got until you start dating somebody. But once you start pushing and motivating that person, y'all both can be, I mean, just like you want him to provide, you might be the breadwinner, even though he does have a 6-7 figure income, you still might be the one to let him sit home and do whatever while you work. It's just, you gotta find your wave and ride it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just find your wave and ride it. I mean, communication. I never thought that I would be where I was or with the person I am. 2 different histories, background, but communication, pushing each other, being there for each other when you need them, you can do anything.
Absolutely.
Well, I've been taking that advice from Sherma, I'm sorry. And everybody actually on the panel has enlightened me. And then who mentioned emotionally broke? I think maybe that's probably where I'm at.
Nothing wrong with it.
So, you know, I'm just like, I don't want to, I guess like if you see like red flags, you just kind of be like, nah, I'm good. So I don't feel like I'm not lonely. I'm good. I'm content. I don't want to be single the rest of my life, but I'm okay. Like I'm good. Like I'm not desperate. I'm not lonely. I'm not really sad in that area because I know what I want, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to happen in due time. So I thank everybody for their comments and really tuning in with us tonight. And I hope they had some good laughs and enjoyed it. And this was really therapeutic for me as well. I enjoyed myself. So hopefully I get to join the panel, you know, in the near future.
Yeah, we like I said, we definitely want to do a big part because we got to have the fans' favorite who 5.
Right.
We got to have 5. We got to do a part 3 just to find out what happened to 5 tonight.
I mean, this conversation went from the game to like really therapeutic in the end. So it's we pretty much laid it out on the table what we want. We don't want to be Miss Independent, but that's what it is. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take care of ourselves, we're gonna take care of our family, you know. But yeah, you know, if there's somebody out there like the game that wanna take care of us.
Hey, put it out there, honey.
Put it out there, you guys. I'm speaking it into an existence that he is out there for me.
There you go.
But I'm gonna support him too. But we're gonna support each other.
There you go. Most of all, that's it.
That's it.
I love it. And you definitely gonna be back on again, Nicole. What you got for us, Drew?
I ain't really got. I just thank everybody for their advice tonight. You know, from the last time, I learned something about myself, and tonight I learned something else again. So, you know, it's just about I guess just sitting listening to what everybody's saying and applying certain things to myself.
Yeah.
And some of it's some of it's fitting in, and it's making me look at certain things a little different, a little different from seeing from other people's opinions. So you sometimes you come off of where you at and just like put your foot in somebody else's shoes to like see what they really saying. So no, I thank everybody, even the comments that I didn't see. I thank everybody for, all the advice, especially the last part. It's like therapy for real, but
Mhm.
it was good. So I thank everybody tonight, for their input.
No
I
doubt.
was fed. Put it that way. I was fed. I ain't gonna tell
Good,
you what, but I was fed.
Yeah.
good.
And that's what this show all about, bro. When God gave me the idea for this here, it's like at the end of the day, again, like I said on the very first show, God gave me this because the celebrities, they could go on Jimmy Kimmel, they could go on David Letterman, they could go on these different outlets, maybe all these podcasts, everything else, to get their numbers up, and they got a clickbait just with the titles and all that. Then I felt like, no, I want to create a show like Arsenio Hall or like Bill Maher, where we can all come together and talk, because the Bible tells us what? Iron sharp as iron. So like you said, Drew, you getting something from this here. I'm getting something from this here. As we listen to one another, and that's what makes the difference in our community. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us strong as a people. You know what I mean? When we can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? And I think you said something that real cute, that was real pivotal, Drew. And that's one of the things that I've learned, and I'm still learning. Is, you know what I'm saying? Just because I stand 10 toes down on how I feel, guess what? That might not be the right way. It's just my way. So I need to be open to new thinking. You know what I mean? And I might hear you, and it might not change my perspective. But I like the fact that I got a different point of view to look at. You see what I'm saying? To kind of equate, okay, that kind of does make sense. Maybe I should make this kind of move here. You know what I'm saying? And standing so firm on what I believe, and I'm standing on something firmly that I believe in the wrong context. Because at the end of the day, when we all honest with ourselves, none of us are complete 100% right all of the time. You know what I mean? So that's a big part of it in us accepting that. And you know what? I can take advice from somebody. You know what I mean? Even Ned Delano got some good, Coach, what you used to tell us up? He's like, even a clock is like 2 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So there's always answers out there, and there's always things, and I always want to use this platform for that. You know what I mean? Where people could come, they could feel the love, we can laugh, we can have a good time, we can educate. You know what I mean? People can share their testimony, people can share their heartaches, we can cry together, we can laugh together. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm all about, man. Making sure that we together. And like I said, I think as more and more we have these kind of conversations, it just makes our culture, it makes our families that much stronger. Because now, okay, all right, so hey, now I know when I'm home and when I'm at the crib and I see a eligible young fella that I think he got his head on straight. Hey, listen, man, I know this honey dip that I went to high school with, Nicole Walker. You know what I'm saying? She got some issues, but she might be a catch. You know what I'm saying?
He said what?
But you a catch. You know what I'm saying? You said yourself you got some issues, but you know what I mean? She ain't crazy. I don't think she's gonna put out no blade on you, you know what I'm saying? But proceed with caution. She's available. But yeah, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in again, man. I thank y'all time. We're gonna do it together. Do this again. Maybe next month. I'll find out what dates I got available in the month of November for us to do that part 3. And we all got to make sure. Matter of fact, all y'all floods, Big Five timeline, his wall, ask him where he was at. Y'all was waiting on him to show up tonight. Y'all blow his page up.
You know I'm gonna get at him.
Oh yeah, I know I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Again, man, thank you guys. I love you guys, man.
Hey,
Thanks for rocking it. And everybody, when you get a chance, sign in to YouTube as well and subscribe to the Marvin Bennett Jr. Show. You got previous shows that happen on there. You go back and watch them. You can comment on them, have a good time and all that there. And again, please keep my family in prayer. As my baby cousin, she lost her husband. So, keep us in your prayers during this season now. and everybody else that's going through, you know, we all suffer different losses and different things. We all go through things together in life, but I think it's most importantly that we're not just saying it, but we making sure that everybody knows that no matter what it is that you're going through, you're not going through it alone. You know what I mean? I've known that I have until the show. I haven't had a conversation with Jew in over 25 years. You know what I mean? Just because we didn't see each other. But thank God Almighty, you know what I'm saying? Because of Facebook and because of these different outlets, we was able to reconnect. You know what I mean? And it's nothing for my bro to hit me up. Hey man, we're such and such at the word, and I'm able to hit him. Hey, Drew, how you feel about this here? So it's just a beautiful thing to rekindle these relationships and these friendships, and because at the end of the day, we're not alone, or no one should feel like they are alone. You know what I mean? We all got people that love with us. Even in the pre-show announcement, I sang with Rodnesia. Shout out to Rodnesia. She said, "Yeah, my girl Nicole is on the panel. She gonna hold it down."
Right, that's my homie, Ronnie. Ronnie watching.
So shout out to Ronnie, man. But you know, I love all you guys. I love the guests. Thanks for being this again. And I'm gonna definitely reach out to you guys and let you guys know when we're gonna set up do the third part of this. And we're gonna get into some more topics. Because it might not be a particular topic. We might just have questions for one another and just go wherever it go. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't believe in protocol and all that. They're scripted and no.
Right.
Well, this would be cool if you would say this and you would say that. Nah. I just like to have general conversations with the people that I rock out with and people that I don't even know. But you know what I mean?
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like now we friends, Sherma. Now we officially met. We was already family. We just had met each other.
Yeah, right.
So man, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna let everybody enjoy the rest of their evening, man. Keep me in your prayers as I travel back to North Carolina sometime this week. You know what I mean? I popped there. You see, I'm on location. It's like I'm gonna make sure I'm still do the show, but I'm still celebrating the Born Day too. I'm going all month long because every day that God wakes us up, man, it's a beautiful day. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, man. So I appreciate it again. I appreciate all the birthday love, all the calls, all the texts, everything, all the shout outs, whatnot. I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. And with that being said, until next week, you know, we'll be back next Tuesday. Like Aisha Webb, we're gonna be talking. We're gonna have her back on and have some good conversations. It's always good when I'm talking with my sis. So we're gonna be back next Tuesday, and I'll see you guys then. And usual in signing off. Remember, any day that God allows us to see gives us two things. One is a choice, the other is a chance. What are you gonna do with what chance? What choice are you gonna make with the chance that you have each day that you wake up and see? And as usual, DeAndre and Lysha, know that Daddy loves you intentionally, but I also love you unconditionally. Peace.
Peace. Bye, everybody.
Bye.